We're tracking, as we mentioned, a frontal boundary, cold front, and here it is. It looks awfully close, doesn't it? This thing's been taking its sweet old time, so it's going to be at least until tomorrow's second half of the day that we really start to see any wet weather issues from it. So in the meantime, yeah, there may still be a spotty shower or a storm around, and we heat up to about 90 degrees. Uncomfortable out there, even into tonight. But then not until the second half of the day tomorrow do we have to worry about this fresh round of showers or storms. Still no severe weather threat issued from the Storm Prediction Center, which is great to see. That may change if we get enough heating of the day, we get enough sunlight, so we'll keep an eye on it. But at the moment, no major severe weather outbreak as a threat, although I could definitely see some heavy rain with anything moving through just because there's so much moisture in this atmosphere. Looking ahead to Thursday, there will also be a disturbance trailing that front, so we've got to keep the potential for a shower and a storm in the forecast. In the meantime, it's toasty out, 84 degrees, but factoring the humidity, we showed this to you earlier in the show, it feels more like the upper 80s at least, or low 90s. But let's put this in perspective. We're not only a little bit warmer than Columbus or even St. Louis for that matter. That's where the front's already crossed through. We're right on par with an Atlanta and even a Birmingham, Alabama, generally speaking here. So that heat and that moisture is being funneled and drawn in toward our area. That does mess a little bit with our Eyewitness Weather Health Report. Air quality is moderate. It's not terrible just yet. Again, no air quality alerts in effect. But if you've got respiratory illness, you just want to take it easy when you've got days like this. And the UV index obviously very high too. Meanwhile, heading to the beach, I said this is a great place to head. Low rip current risk. You're at 84 degrees for a high. UV index is high. So happy sunbathing. Just do it so safely, of course. And even despite that isolated shower, perhaps a thunderstorm, I still gave you 5 out of 5 beach balls for a day like this.
How about that? You said it might be an iced coffee today, huh?
Might.
Yeah, probably will.
I say guarantee it.
I hear you. I hear you.
I mean,
wow.
Anybody that stepped outside knows exactly what we're talking about here. It's almost just like you are immediately dripping sweat the second
Bang,
you walk out
that happened.
door.
I went out for a little walk not too long ago. Same thing.
So I would say I have a couple of suggestions to beat the heat. Go to the beach.
There you go.
That's a good place to head.
Like
so we'll
that.
have your beach forecast for you coming up here in a second, but also seek out the air conditioner if you just can't hack it.
Crank it up.
It's just really uncomfortable outside. We get that, yeah.